Good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary, and we're here to bring you your morning weather, water, and trail chatter report. And so this morning, Mary's going to take it away with some water and weather, and then after we have some rescues and other things to talk about around the world for hiker news. All right, there you go, man.
All right, thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Right now in Blairsville, it's 68 degrees with some fog. We're looking at a high of 85 today with some sun and clouds mixed, and then a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. And then tonight, 65 degrees, scattered thunderstorms early, then becoming clear after midnight. Winds will be light and variable today and tonight, and then tonight there's a 40% chance of rain. Up on Blood Mountain today, the high is 79 degrees, dropping to 74 later on this afternoon. There is patchy fog before 9 a.m. and then a chance of showers and thunderstorms. And there is some sunshine also. Winds are 5 miles per hour with a 50% chance of rain. And then tonight, 64, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 p.m. Partly cloudy overnight with 5 mile per hour winds and a 30% chance of rain. Water is good for the most part on the trail right now. Still make sure you're topping off a Hawk Mountain shelter because you do have that hike north to Justice Creek. It is 6.2 miles. Once you get there, you will be able to get water again. There's water at Gooch. There's water at Gooch Mountain Shelter and Gooch Gap. There is water. And then Woody Gap has water. And as you progress north, there is water. Neal Gap to Hogpen Gap is dry. Make sure you top off at Neal Gap, and Hogpen does have water if you follow the Blue Blaze all the way down. I also wanted to mention Slaughter Creek just before you climb Blood Mountain going north. It does have water. You can still get some water there, so make sure you carry enough over Blood. Blood Mountain is dry. All right, it's that time of year for snakes. Let's watch out for the snakes. They are under rocks, logs, tree stumps, across the trail, anywhere there's sunshine and they want to get out there and get heated up for the day. Cow Rock, remember the nest of copperheads that's up there. Stay off those boulders. Cow Rock is 5 miles north of Neal Gap. Excuse me. It's a big area, so you have plenty of area there to see the views and eat lunch or take a break. Just stay off those boulders. All right, Great Smoky Mountain Park does have the continued road closure on the Tennessee side between Sugarlands and Newfound Gap. That's from the landslide that occurred a while back there a couple weeks ago, and they're working to get it fixed. You can get to Newfound Gap on the North Carolina side if you come through Cherokee. It's good going all the way up to Newfound Gap. All right, Smoky Mountain Bears. Closed trails right now. Kephart Prong Trail is closed. Closed shelters, Kephart Prong Shelter and the Icewater Spring Shelter. The Icewater Spring Shelter is on the AT. And then the closed campsites are 23 and 96. And then bear warnings, Charlie's Bunyan, Trillium Gap Trail, and Ramsey Cascade Trail, and campsite warnings 83 and 84. Let's remember, whether we're in the Smokies or wherever we are recreating, let's leave no trace, and any kind of food or items that we have, let's put them away properly, whether it's hanging them or storing them in a bear vault, or if you're carrying a bear canister. And then whatever we've brought in, let's remember to bring it out with us so that it can be clean and enjoyable for everyone, the creatures that live there and those of us that enjoy the areas that we go to. And that way we can continue to do that safely for everyone. All right, Donald, I'm going to turn this over to you today, and we're going to go over some other things.
Sweet, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, good morning, guys. It is 5:43 a.m., 8/16/2025. And so let's start today with a rescue in Idaho, Boundary County, Idaho. Air crews rescued an injured hiker near Sandpoint on Wednesday afternoon. On Wednesday, rescuers from Two Bear Air Rescue were dispatched to an injured hiker on Harrison Peak, a popular hiking spot north of Sandpoint. Rescuers were able to find the hiker and her partner inserted a rescue specialist. The rescuers assessed the injured hiker, provided treatment, and hoisted her into the rescue helicopter. She was flown to Sandpoint for further treatment. And so we have in Japan a hiker death by bear, a brown bear, two guys were walking, or two hikers, and the bear just jumped out of the forest and grabbed the dude, man, and yanked him back in the forest. And so we have a hiker death by bear. A hiker in Japan was found dead on Friday after a brown bear reportedly attacked and dragged him into the bushes. The man, believed to be in his 20s, was walking ahead of his friend along a Mount Rasu trail in Hokkaido, Japan, on Thursday when he was attacked by the brown bear. The victim shouted his friend's name, who was rushing to catch up, witnessed the man trying to fight off the brown bear, which was dragged into the bushes. The friend left the scene unharmed to call the police to report the attack. Following the incident, all the three trails leading to Mount Rasu were closed. By the end of the day, Thursday, more than 71 people were airlifted out of the area by a helicopter. Hunters looking for a missing man shot and killed 3 brown bears near where his body was discovered. No information on what prompted the attack.
How horrifying.
It is. And so I actually pulled up another news article talking about this right here. And from, hold on one second, I think it was April to July. 55 people have been attacked by bears this year in Japan between April and July this year, according to the ministry by the Japan Times. So Mount Raso has a high population density of brown bears. The mountain was given World Heritage status in 2005. The mountains straddle Rasu and Shari towns. If people encounter a bear, the Hokkaido prefectural government advised them to slowly and quietly step backwards. Don't throw rocks or shout, and run away, since it may provoke the bear, it said on its website. Don't throw rocks or shout, and run away, since it may provoke the bear. So it's telling you not to run away. It's hard to read here. And so, but that's what it said on the website. The Guardian reported the experts said attacks increased last year because of the scarcity of acorns and other staples to their diet. In addition, bears have traveled farther because of development, but incidents dropped in March as food became more plentiful. In April, the government allowed bears to be shot in urban areas. And we're seeing this everywhere, all around. There's the bear, it says it right here, the bear being pushed, and they have no place, pushed into a small area because of houses being developed, and towns developing, and
I was just scrolling through yesterday or the day before, and it was showing somebody sleeping, a bear sleeping on the cabin of a porch. And the
where was it?
I don't know. It just stated how, the headline stated how, bears are ending up in these places because their habitat is shrinking.
Yeah.
And they're seeking somewhere to go.
Yeah, they are, dude. You're right, man. And it's sad, man. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on out here, man. And so that's what we're gonna do for today. We got some stuff we gotta do this morning, so we're gonna end it early. But yesterday was an eventful day. Mary cut her arm and ended up in the hospital, and took some stitches, got 5 stitches, and then. So she's gonna be kind of immobile for a second. Scary scene. It was pretty deep, and it was a good. So the toilet handle broke, the lever piece, and it left this like jagged, sharp piece sticking out. And she pulled her arm back. It caught her and sliced. It was a bad one, man. And so we ended up getting her to the emergency room where you got stitched up, and then came home and rested. So today we're going to rest some more and relax while we have some time, because September it will start to
Right, definitely.
build again. The people could be coming out, man. It's just too hot, dude.
I do want to say that yesterday, every single person at Union General Hospital that took care of me treated me with the most respect, and they were just absolutely amazing. A big baby when it comes to stuff like this, and they made it very, very comfortable for me to go in there and get it taken care of. And I think part of it was I already knew I was going to need stitches. There was no, oh, am I going to need them? Am I not going to need them? I think that took some of the stress off of me. It's like, okay, well, let's just go get this thing sewn up and get our day going. So I want to, I just thank them and thank Donald for being there and really helping me and taking care of me. And Jordan was awesome getting me down there and assisting me. So, and thank you everybody that has sent prayers and well wishes. I really, really appreciate that.
All right.
That's all I have.
Thanks, man. So today we do have some shuttles. Then later in the day we've got they're big shuttles, so it'll be later today. And then while we've got other things we got to take care of, so we got to work on the AWOL a little bit more, and then some other stuff I'm trying to get going on. But either way, man, hopefully everyone has a great day. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, I'm good, thank you.
All right, sweet guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. If anyone needs anything at all, of course, give us a jingle, man. We'll do our best to assist you. All right, one love, kids. Peace. Thanks.